In a world dominated by automotive giants and cutting-edge electric vehicle innovations, it's a small, almost inconspicuous car that has captivated the imagination of many, the ChangLi ZYX. Priced at a jaw-dropping $900, this Chinese micro-electric car, sold on platforms like Alibaba, has generated buzz, laughter, curiosity, and genuine interest. But why? Why would a car that seems more at home in a child's playground than on an actual road become a point of discussion among car enthusiasts, environmentalists, and the average Joe alike? The automobile industry is a landscape marked by fierce competition and incredible innovation. Brands like Tesla, Mercedes-Benz, and BMW pump out models showcasing the pinnacle of technological advancements and luxury. When Tesla unveiled its Roadster, posting a 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 2 seconds, it was a declaration that EVs weren't just about sustainability but also about raw, thrilling power. On the other end of the spectrum, luxury brands like Rolls Royce and Bentley remind us of the opulence that vehicles can embody. Yet here comes the ChangLi ZYX, which, with its meager top speed and simplistic design, almost mocks the high-end trends of the industry. It's like David standing defiantly in front of the automotive Goliaths, not with a sling, but with a quirky grin. Its appeal at first glance is its price. At $900, it's cheaper than most smartphones on the market. But dig deeper, and the ChangLi ZYX represents something even more significant: accessibility. For decades, owning a car was a symbol of status, an achievement to aspire to. The big names, with their hefty price tags, often remained a dream for many. But the ZYX offers mobility, the very essence of a vehicle, at a price that's within reach for a much broader audience. It's democratizing transportation in its unique, endearing way. However, let's not fool ourselves. The ZYX isn't going to win any design awards or outpace a Tesla in a drag race. Its plastic panels, tiny wheels, and minimalistic interior make it seem more like a toy than a vehicle. Yet that's part of its charm. While the Bugatti Chiron, with its multi-million-dollar price tag, is a masterful symphony of engineering and design, the ZYX is a cheerful jingle, uncomplicated, catchy, and full of joy. Comparing it to other models, the Smart ForTwo or the Renault Twizy come to mind. Both these cars redefined what urban mobility could look like, with compact designs perfect for crowded city streets and tight parking spots. The ZYX takes it a step further. It's not just about redefining space, but also redefining value. Another noteworthy comparison would be with India's Tata Nano, which aimed to be the world's cheapest car. Like the ZYX, the Nano sparked conversations about what mobility means and who gets to access it. However, while the Nano faced criticisms and struggled with consumer perceptions, the ZYX seems to have embraced its identity with unabashed pride. Of course, questions about safety, durability, and practicality arise. It's unlikely that the ChangLi ZYX will pass stringent safety tests in many countries, making it more of a novelty than a practical solution in certain regions. But in areas with less stringent regulations, or as an alternative to mopeds and bicycles, the ZYX could very well find a niche. It's also a conversation starter about sustainability. The likes of Toyota with the Prius or Tesla with its lineup have made significant strides in promoting green mobility. While the environmental impact of producing a ZYX, given its price, might be a point of contention, it does promote electric mobility. And for many, it might be a first step, an entry point into the world of EVs, a world they felt was beyond their reach before. In the midst of the buzz surrounding the ChangLi ZYX, there's also an underlying narrative about consumer culture and the way we perceive value. Car enthusiasts and ordinary citizens alike have long been conditioned to equate the cost of a product with its quality or utility. Cars in particular have been marketed not just as transportation tools, but as status symbols, personal statements, and even extensions of our identities. The sleek curves of an Aston Martin, the growl of a Mustang's engine, or the emblematic luxury of a Rolls Royce. These are markers of taste, affluence, and aspiration. They command respect, admiration, and often envy. Against this backdrop, the ZYX is an enigma. Its modest appearance and almost comically low price defy conventional wisdom. And in doing so, it forces us to reconsider our preconceived notions about what makes a car valuable. Is it the brand's heritage, the engineering prowess, the luxury features? Or is it something more fundamental, like the ability to safely get from point A to point B? It's reminiscent of the art world, where an abstract piece, seemingly simple, can command prices in the millions. Critics and aficionados will argue about its value, with some seeing genius in its simplicity and others seeing it as overrated. Similarly, the ChangLi ZYX invites debate. Can true value be found in the most unassuming packages? Can we learn to appreciate beauty and simplicity, or have we become too entrenched in our love for opulence and power? Moreover, the ZYX underscores the shifts in global manufacturing and commerce. Once upon a time, made in China was a byword for cheap, often inferior products. Today, however, China stands as a manufacturing powerhouse capable of producing both high-end luxury products and affordable mass-market goods. The ChangLi ZYX is a testament to this duality. It's a product that, while inexpensive, is still a functioning electric vehicle. It's a symbol of China's ability to cater to various segments of the market, from the ultra-luxurious to the ultra-affordable. And then there's the question of innovation. At a time when carmakers like Tesla are pushing the boundaries with self-driving capabilities and SpaceX-like acceleration, the ZYX reminds us that innovation isn't always about pushing the technological envelope. Sometimes it's about redefining paradigms and challenging accepted norms. While Elon Musk's Tesla seeks to redefine our future with cars that can drive themselves, ChangLi's innovation lies in reshaping our present, making us question and rethink our definitions of value, luxury, and utility. But beyond the immediate discussions about cost and value, the emergence of the ChangLi ZX has also touched upon broader societal themes. One such area is urban planning and infrastructure. As city centers around the world grapple with congestion, pollution, and limited parking spaces, there's a rising demand for compact, environmentally friendly vehicles. From this vantage point, the ZYX isn't just a cheap car, it's a potential solution to urban mobility challenges. Think of cities like Venice with its narrow pathways, Tokyo with its dense population, or even historical centers in Europe, like parts of Rome or Prague. While a traditional sedan or SUV would be impractical in such settings, the compact and emission-free nature of the ZYX becomes a more fitting alternative. The ZYX isn't merely competing with other cars, it's offering an alternative to scooters, bicycles, and even walking. The comfort of a covered vehicle combined with the compactness to maneuver through tight spaces presents a compelling argument for city dwellers. Furthermore, the ChangLi ZYX poses an essential question about the future of car ownership. In an era where ride-sharing services like Uber and Lyft are becoming ubiquitous, and where car ownership is increasingly seen as optional or even burdensome, the concept of a highly affordable personal vehicle changes the narrative. The sheer affordability of the ZYX could inspire a new generation of car owners, especially in developing countries or among younger populations who might have otherwise relied on public transport or ride-sharing. The global reception to the ChangLi ZYX also underscores the shifting dynamics of the automotive market. Historically, cars were designed in the West and then adapted for the global market. But the ZYX, with its origins in China, inverts this trend. It's a product tailored for specific local needs that has found a curious and enthusiastic global audience. This phenomenon indicates a broader shift where innovations from the East, whether in technology, entertainment, or automotive sectors, are gaining ground and capturing global imaginations. There's also an undeniable charm to the story of the underdog. The automotive world is replete with tales of massive corporations, legendary designers, and iconic brands. In contrast, the ChangLi ZYX story is that of an outlier, a product that emerged from obscurity to take on established norms. It echoes the sentiment of movies like The Italian Job or Herbie, where the smallest car, often underestimated, manages to steal the show. Lastly, as the boundaries between technology and vehicles blur, with cars now being described as computers on wheels, the ChangLi ZYX serves as a grounding element. Amidst discussions of AI-driven capabilities, infotainment systems rivaling high-end tablets, and cars potentially being the next frontier for tech giants like Apple or Google, the ZYX is a throwback. It's a reminder of a simpler time when the essence of a car was about mobility and freedom, not just technology. In wrapping up our journey through the world of the ChangLi ZYX, it's clear that its significance transcends its diminutive size or low price. It's a statement, a challenge, and perhaps a glimpse into an alternative automotive future. Thank you for sticking with me all the way to the end. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure the notification bell is turned on so you don't miss a video.